Alright, so just wanted to create another video pertaining to a situation I had just the other day. Filming a wedding, and at the end of the night, I was in line to get like a coffee, cappuccino kind of thing that they're giving out to guests and stuff like that. Mind you, I was at a venue that I'm not going to say their name, but I've been there plenty of times. Never had any issues about anything. And this time, I was in line, and I asked for a cappuccino, and then the cup was passed to the other guy that was making it. I think this was like the maitre d' or something like that, and he knows me. And he said, "I'm gonna give this drink to the person behind you." I said, "Okay, it's a little weird." And then he proceeded to make another drink, and he said for me to come back, essentially to get out of line and come back in 5 minutes so he could serve the other guests. I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, I didn't say anything at that time because I was sort of stunned as to what he was trying to say. And I ended up just walking away. And I left because I needed to drive home. I was like an hour away from home. And so I'm like, thinking back on it, it's 1,000 things I could have said. There's 1,000 ways it could have gone wrong. And so instead of trying to redeem the situation or get my words in or whatever, I decided just let it go, forgive him, and because it was a very disrespectful thing to say that I wasn't worthy of getting a cappuccino. I was in line just like everybody else, and he told me, come back, like get out of line and come back in 5 minutes because there are more important people in front of you or behind you that need to get these drinks. I'm like, felt very slighted, and it was messed up. But after that, I drove home at an hour, and about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, to drive home, and I had all that time to figure out what's going on within my spirit and recognizing, exactly what took place. I was sort of in shock, because it could have been race motivated. It could have been he didn't like me or whatever. So I forgave him. I gave it to God, and I said no to any form of offense. And I gave it to God. But in the morning, this morning, because that was last night, in the morning I still felt a little bit, hurt by it. My pride was hurt, feeling sort of battling within myself. Was I in the wrong? Was he in the wrong? Kind of thing. And so I talked to a couple people, and basically, all in all, even ChatGPT, I asked, and they said I did the wrong thing, the right thing rather. And I felt peace about that. It was a form of therapy for me, and it brought about a verse. I'm not sure, I can't remember where. I think it was in Proverbs, where pertaining to having good counsel. And you need to have people around you that aren't afraid to tell you the truth, that they aren't afraid to give you wise advice, even if it's going to hurt your feelings, or even if maybe different than what you think is going on. In this case, I did the right thing, and I knew I did the right thing, in my spirit, and my flesh was like, flip over the table and throw the drink in his face, kind of thing. That's what my flesh wanted to do. But I was saying, I decided to go the way of, what would Jesus do kind of situation. Probably he would have told them his past or something like that and say, I bless you, or I heal you from your mental disability. But probably none of that. Who knows? Only Jesus would know. But yeah, I just wanted to create this video just to share with you guys. We go through so many scenarios where we say, in the back of our minds, that should have went well. I should have done better. Only if I done this. All those shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But the Lord is gracious in providing a way out in so many scenarios that we go through. And I'm starting to look out for those scenarios, to look out for those ways out, those ways to get out, the ways to get out, I guess. English isn't my favorite language. Whatever, it's all over the place. But I'm thankful for the people I have in my life that I could talk to and bounce off my ideas or situations, and I'm blessed, definitely blessed. I have the ability to be vulnerable with people, and even I have a good counsel in my pocket, so to speak. Cell phone. I could just pop over a text and get some sound advice. But yeah, I hope this story sort of blessed you, and share some of your stories down below. I would like to hear what you have to say. All right, and what would you have done in that scenario? I guess also give me bad advice as to what should have been done in that scenario too. I think that'll be great to read. I also asked ChatGPT, give me some bad advice as far as what to do in this scenario, and I shared the scenario. And one of them I thought was funny was flipping over the table, throwing the drinks in his face, and another one was giving 1-star reviews everywhere, complaining about poor service, and then what was the other one? Oh, calling 911. That was my favorite. That's very, in Spanish it's called exagerado, very exaggerative situation. What's another one? I think another one was stopping the whole wedding and pointing him out and saying this guy did this and this, and asking for a public apology. That's extreme. I mean, that's some ADHD kind of stuff, where if I was super impulsive, I mean, at times I could be impulsive, but not like that. That's definitely listening to really bad advice if someone's giving you that. A lot of other cool and funny stuff he was saying. But yeah, that's it for now. I don't want this to go too long. But yeah, God bless you guys, and stay in peace. Like and subscribe.